the Crescent City Council meeting tonight with a number of items on the agenda, of course. One involving the state's recently passed marijuana law, the other dealing with vacation rentals. News 19's Crystal Flintrup joins us live with a preview. And Crystal, what can you tell us?
Dustin, I'm down here in La Crescent where the city council meeting is happening right behind me. And let me just say, this rainy weather hasn't stopped the community from coming out. It's packed in there. One of the top items on this agenda is reviewing the short-term rental ordinances, which has sparked some discussion amongst residents. Now, short-term rentals can include Airbnbs and Verbos, and currently the ordinance states that these properties can be rented out if the stay is longer than 30 days. We spoke with a La Crescent resident, Tom Egsden, prior to the council meeting, who compares them to unmanned hotels. He says residents were fearful of their own safety and for their homes and are hoping to avoid disturbances like parties. In fact, residents throughout town have been putting signs on their lawns that say neighborhoods are for neighbors, not short-term rentals. We also had a chance to speak with a Verbo host and La Crescent resident, William Farrell, who is hoping that the short-term rental ordinance will be lessened. He says he understands the safety concerns from fellow residents and says a good place to start would be a 3-night, 4-day minimum, which would help avoid some of these problems. Most of the short-term rental sites like Verbo do have limitations and guidelines that aim to prevent these unruly renters. Farrell says there are a lot of good things within the La Crescent ordinance, but says it should be tested without a 30-day minimum. Now, at the meeting, about 15 people signed up to talk, and most of them are in favor of lessening the ordinance, which includes the Chamber of Commerce. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Crystal. Now, in tonight's meeting, they're also looking at an ordinance prohibiting any sort of cannabis in public places, indoor and outdoor.
And we'll have results from tonight's discussions coming up tonight at 10.